So it is a proper brisk morning here, March 7th. Not too early, but we had a rough night's sleep last night, filled with mixed emotion, ranging from excitement, but a lot of fear and anxiety and like question too, because we got our backpacks on, you can see, and we are getting ready to. My brother-in-law is going to give us a ride up to town where some friends of ours are coming from Colorado, and they're heading over to the East Coast, and we're going to hitch a ride with them over to Amicaloula Falls, which is the starting point of the Appalachian Trail. And so we are going to just head over that way and maybe walk for a minute. Not sure exactly how long, but anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys along the way. So again, it's been a minute since we have uploaded a video, and if you had seen our last video, you would understand why we were unable to reliably upload videos. However, there's been a lot going on in our lives. One thing that didn't happen is we did not return to our homestead for the reasons that we explained in our past video. But we have a lot to talk about. There's been a lot going on. We won't be able to cover all that in this video. We just wanted to make, kind of just reach out and let everybody know how appreciative we were and are. I should say how appreciative we are of everyone's response to our last video. That took a lot to talk about those things. We didn't talk about in depth everything that happened, because it's a lot to talk about. But we were very appreciative of everyone's response with their comments and understanding. And also sharing their similar experiences. Mm-hmm. So that is it's an interesting thing, similar experiences. Anyways, so a couple of things. The clip that you just saw was us walking out our front door. When we walked out our front door, at the time, we thought we were just going to go do a portion of the Appalachian Trail, or maybe the whole thing if we liked it. But what we did not know at the time we didn't know at the time that we would never be able to go back to our home. We might have planned things a little bit differently had we have known that little bit of information. So yeah. That was a crazy time. Anyways, there's too much to say. Trying to get my thoughts together. However, the name of this video, you'll see, we're going to show a sequence of some scenes from the first quarter of the Appalachian Trail. We have other video, but we haven't put anything together, and we haven't really had an opportunity to upload anything. So anyways, the sequence that you're about to see is from the first quarter of the trail, and so we were under a lot of stress because of the things that were going on in our life, and it's a difficult time in the world that we all live in, the world that we all share. You always hear me talk about the depression that everyone suffers from. The rudderlessness, that's a term whenever doctors and psychologists and philosophers analyze what's going on in the world. That's the term that comes up often as rudderless. And that is exactly the way it sounds. No ability to steer. No direction. The ship has no rudder. You have no way to control it, so everyone feels this rudderlessness in life, and you see it, and everyone's talking about it. But it's a tough time we live in. There's a lot of different pressures coming from all different directions, and we're here to tell you about it. A lot of pressures. We live under continuous pressures, just selfishly between us. But the name of the video, the sequence that we put together, we called that Answering the Cry. And maybe we're getting too philosophical. Maybe I shouldn't be so open, but at the same time, I think we need to be. Because we need to be aware of what we live in and what's going on in this world. So, one morning about 500 miles into the trail or something, my daughters had sent me a long text of how proud they were of me and accomplishments that we had made. And I was very touched about that. And around the same time, we both were feeling overwhelmed from a lot of things, but we were feeling overwhelmed from the realization that we were accomplishing something big. We were involved in something big. The trail was very big in our lives, but making a statement and standing up for ourselves and standing up for other people in the community, both local and across the country, that is also big. That's a very big thing. And so our lives are fairly challenging. We don't have a bank card. We don't have a driver's license. I have one, it's expired. And I don't drive because I'll get harassed if I drive. So sometimes that's embarrassing, but those are some of the challenges that we have to deal with on a day-to-day. So that adds pressure to our life. But we cannot just yield to that pressure and give up. We can't yield to that pressure and I'm depressed, this is too hard. I'll give up. I won't accomplish my dreams. I won't stand up for myself. I won't say anything about what's going on. I won't stand up for my community.
No excuse.
No, we decided that dealing with that pressure was less painful than hating ourselves for not doing what we could obviously see needed to be done. So we answered that cry within ourselves. And I'm here to tell you, when you do that, you can get abused by society so bad, I mean, to the point of almost getting shot in the back, by automatic rifles. And if you'd seen our last video, you would understand exactly what we're talking about right now. So anyways, I hope this makes sense, what I'm rambling on about. But I woke up that one morning just overwhelmed with that, overwhelmed with the sadness in the world, overwhelmed with seeing people yield to that pressure and give in to the alcohol, give in to the prescription drugs, give in to the food, and lose control of their lives and give into that depression, that overwhelming hopelessness, but not take a bold chance, not stand up for themselves and not answer that cry within yourself, or answer the cry from the world. So I woke up with that feeling and I edited these scenes that you're about to see. And it may not mean anything to you guys, but it meant something to us in the time. We were there sitting on top of the world and involved in our reality. But the truth is, the reality that we live in, we all share together. We all live in this reality. So I was overwhelmed with that, so I edited up a few scenes from the first quarter of the trail so I could share it with my daughters and with our family. And it meant something to us, so we thought we would take this opportunity to share it with you guys. And I hope it means something to you too. Anyways, let's take a look.
Atmosphere. It's not a mental place, nor a physical place, but a spiritual place. But once you have attained that spiritual place, it reaches out to your mental and your physical, changing your entire life. There I and I must be. There I and I must be. There I and I must our soulful diamond and pearl. What would you do to reach the top? With smiling face, stab a brother in his back. What would you do to have it all? Climb a corporate ladder to see our father far from. What I'm gonna do on a judgment day when all iniquity fade, righteousness fade. There I and I must be. There I and I must be. There I and I must be. Must be. I and I a soldier till the end. Well, I mean it, my friend. I and I a soldier till the end. What would you do for harmony to finally and permanently abandon inferiority? Can't do nothing but water, can't control, just make the children see they past don't have to be their future. See, all of the day before me were filled with hate, this war and slavery. I and I came too late. Feel superiority over any race. Yo, black is a mind state. There I and I must forever be the wearing. There I and I must be. There I and I must be. There I and I must be. I and I a soldier till the end. Well, I mean it, my friend. Hey, oh, I and I a soldier till the end. Do you hear?
So anyways, we woke up that morning that you could see on the opening scene of that sequence, camped on top of the world, 500 miles into our trek. And we were overcome with emotion to the point of tears. And not tears of sadness or fear. It's difficult to explain the feeling, but of sentimental, just overwhelmed by the volume of what's going on in the world. Mm-hmm. I won't try to explain any more of that feeling, but it's a rough time that we're all going through. And the statistics and graphs of everything agrees exactly with what I'm saying. We should just all be aware of that, and I think it's okay to talk about it. But anyways, I won't ramble on forever. We don't have the ability to access our YouTube channel on a day-to-day like we used to, so we can't respond to all the comments, and we apologize for that. because a lot of people have taken a lot of time, a lot of thought to write really, really reassuring and touching and very meaningful comments that mean a lot to us when we're going through tough times and we're abandoned by the world and we have nothing and we have to go start over somewhere. So we really, really appreciate, beyond our ability to describe, all of those comments and all the thought and effort that goes into it. Thank you. We don't hear the comments immediately, but eventually we will. Some of our family will read us the comments, but we can't respond to them. But that doesn't mean we don't see them. So we really appreciate the comments. We really appreciate that people open up discussions and communicate. That is productive. Also, this is not a real fire behind us. If you were wondering. So we don't make a video until we leave where we've been for obvious reasons. So that's why there's time in between our videos. It's difficult to make them and upload them because it's really dangerous to us to do that. However, we'd like to keep in communication with our community. And we worked hard on our YouTube channel, and I think a lot of people really enjoy it, and we really enjoy doing it, so we're not ready to give up on that. Over the past years, a lot of our life has been torn apart, a lot of our life has been stolen, but we're not ready, we're putting up resistance here. And so we're taking some chances trying to upload a video and stay in touch with everybody. Anyways, we have way more to talk about than what we're able to do right now. But we hope you guys like this video. We hope it made some sense. We appreciate everybody's support. And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely, thank you. And we're very appreciative that the general population doesn't share the same opinion that the local and state police mafia share. That's a bold statement, but I am not confused about making that statement. I mean every word of what I just said. And but we are appreciative of that. So on that note, we hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks for everything, and we hope to see you in our next video.